Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Yes, today finally I get it right. It's day yet, at least. And well, it's south here if you didn't know or you live in a bubble. It's almost summer. I'm dying. And it's kind of hot. It's a little bit hot. I'm here with the vent. Um, it's not enough hot to need the AC. And I got this backyard, where that kind of backyard when it's winter, you have a whole tornado right there, and it's on your house, and it actually messes a little bit with my sense of how uh, cold it's outside actually, because it gets that lovely breeze in a hot day, that it's refreshing. That I love it. Well, fortunately, sometimes I have that here in summer. So yeah, it's quite good, quite good. But anyways, we're here to be watching here. It's been a while since I last casted in English here. Well, I actually did cast last night in English a match that was not streamed but recorded, going to be uploaded this yes today at night, mostly because one of the team's involvement. And well, today we're here to see Helios on the Allies and Greyhounds on the Germans, and a lot accurate, to be honest. And we're going to be in this map, this lovely map, Sainte-Marie-Eglise. I did not check which is the midpoint, so be with you real soon. Where is this? Announcements. Here, Sainte-Marie-Eglise checkpoint. It's gonna be the South Point checkpoint. And well, as we always say, checkpoint tends to be a little bit more in favor of the Germans, mostly because of the cover it provides. And well, I'm getting different here in the game because I'm already with the admin cam, but people joining actually the wrong side because the proper map is not set, therefore needs to be swapped twice. So yeah. Use Greyhounds and at least, yes, just in case, map set is Smolensk. And on unit, change teams, swap to this. Like that. Yeah, there we go. So, believe this is going to be an interesting match. I mean, it's finally I get high quality for saying some way a match. Thanks, Cupcake. Finally. I mean, I know you wanted me to cast you because I believe you playing too. So, um, but yeah, finally something a little bit outside of the actually only the only thing was the bottom league, mostly because there are a few new casters, give me so competence here. So I believe I should start getting the uh, green four falcons. And if you are from Argentina, you got the joke. Now I'm going to explain it just in case. Well, this there was this dictatorship there back in the 1976, and in fact, the name I'm using right now, uh, Jorge Rafael Videla, and the image you see in top right, it's AI by the way, the image, but it's almost is was one of the dictators there, and just forgot to change the name, and not that I forgot, I just too lazy to do so, and I was playing counter with friends, and there is another one named Leopoldo Leopoldo Galtieri, who was another dictatorship of this same dictatorship back there, and well, the bad mouth said over there that there used to be four falcons, in a green tone that well used to disappear people. So yes, But yes, there is a few more casters here in the Spanish speaking now. Mostly I saw Pepsi coming back, and surprisingly, he's been out, as far as I recall, he's been out for a while. Alexis from LCM, it's also casting now. This guy from Commando OGT or Commando GT, as I tell you, Commando AS, Donato, and then well Ulfer, who can also cast in Spanish, but he tends to be more in the English side. So yeah, I hope to see this very interesting match here. Something not even just a higher division, you know, it's a complete higher. Uh, it's the highest league here in the HCA. I don't know how to speak. A little bit of water. Checking the bottle here, it's half ice, half water. And I need to refill it soon. So here I am waiting for the teams to swap. I'm checking here a little bit the chat here. Before it happens. Lovely employment conduct over here. So yes, here was not live, flipping map to right map. Here I'm asking about the double flip because they're swapping to the right map, but then we would be on the correct side, aka allies. Then shouldn't be placed as Germans to confirm the midpoint is set, and then a third flip to that, you know. Here is the first flip, set the map. And yes, as once again I said, we'll be going to be watching Sainte-Marie-Eglise. I'm gonna open here. Who was the name? Maps let loose. I change the map to Sainte-Marie-Eglise. Gonna enable my vicious single flip. Never mind. They actually made it that you can pick the team again. So yes, no, now it's completely set. Each team on each side. Going to be joining. Let me check a little bit. I see the name here. Going to be joining whiskey. Here it is. So yes, we are waiting for another clip. You guys on the wrong side. This from one team. Few people missing. Few people only. Just 5 guys. 6 guys, I believe. No. Yeah, 6 guys actually. But yes, as I was telling here, I'm going to enable my whole screen. I don't have it here. Great. Well, anyway, I believe we all see here. We know what checkpoint is. Talking about the German side, we remember the houses they have inside the hard point. They very small road, and those hedgerows going toward the far south of checkpoint that, well, usually are there to hide tanks mostly or AT cannons. Then on the north, on the German side, we have the most of the town on this map, at least on right on top of checkpoint. The most buildings are on the German side, with this road leading straight to the main road. Then we have, I don't know when it's flipping, by the way, so checking here a little bit. I'm gonna actually spawn. Flipping in 30 seconds. So there we go, almost. And on the ally side, once again, just to finish this brief about the Sainte-Marie-Eglise, on the German side, the hardpoint does have some buildings too. Usually, they are very, very good if you get a few loots or even a medium tank in there, STUIs, I mean. Then going to the south, you have a hedgerow there too, but the next line of hedgerows is quite far back, and so you don't have like the same cover you have on the German side. Now, speak on the north side, you have a little bit less houses or buildings in general than. Oh, we flipped already, just in case. So I'm gonna let these guys build their nodes and this and that. Actually, already got my unit here. Gonna enable game sound here. Not in Discord with anyone today. Fortunately, Ulver is about to start his match 2 against with his team Pathfinders against Furious Frog, the French. My other caster Danny is not present. He's on a family meeting or something like that, he told me. And yeah, well, a few more houses that can be dangerous for the allied side, mostly because of the place cemeteries, if that's the next point. Did not check the map yet. And yes, it's going to be cemetery here. So yes, let me already swap this to the transmission. F6, great, I'm amazing doing this. See here, checkpoint, this is what I was talking about, these hedgerows here on both sides, and this line of hedgerows very close on the German side, and well, you have to go all the way back there for the allies also having all this completely open field, so it's kind of easy to get killed. I don't know if Whiskey's talking to me. If he is, I don't know. I'm fucking muted because usually that's what you do when you're casting. You mute quad and lead comes if you are told to open your squad. So well, on about the houses I was talking about, in the hardpoint we have these for the Germans, these for the allies. They can bring a few tanks here, can set the two Stewies inside here, leave the medium here, but here we have the deploy quite wide on both sides. A medium here, recon, a light luch. See here another Stewie, another luch, I mean another recon. Many tanks on both sides. We see here a tank column, two Stewies, medium, recon, trying to hear for some AT snipes, maybe. Nothing yet. There goes one of them. For nice timing. Fortunately, this truck was taking another path here. Heard another rocket, but did not see it where. Point is going in favor of Greyhounds here. Ooh, that was a lovely AT. Great heal there too. Luch goes straight over there. Have a truck here in the middle. Completely destroyed by Helios. Roughing run here. Where's the Luch? Luch is being destroyed here by the medium. Bounces, luckily enough. Where is the AT infantry? Ketamine gets killed. Fortunately, Hassan here waiting with the rocket. Luch destroyed by the medium with a repositioning. South seems to be mostly in favor of Greyhounds. We'll have to see, but here in the middle have the other Luch. Here north, have it a little bit more contested, more dangerous here. Hagrid on the Helios side. And here on the very, very far north, we see this truck here. Amazing infiltrating truck. And here it's just whiskey here. Against 3-4 guys. Point is now going in favor of Helios here. We can see just 2 is inside the point. South keeps being fogged here. With the Helios infantry being stuck in the open field due to these hedgerows. P4 sitting here. Puma sitting over there, back there. I believe Pav is setting a satchel here in the Stewie. I believe the satchel was set. Indeed, satchel here. Icon aware. Getting it out. Fortunately, great moves there by the Luch. That Stewie is going to die quite soon. There goes Stewie down. Point keeps going in favor of Helios here. Still have this mark here. Ham. Great person here, Ham. Knows that. So he's going straight for the last known position, but the officer is here still alive. He can still place a new OP if it gets removed. He just has to survive. Point goes there to Helios. 3-2 for Helios. Great job. There it goes. I see Papa Bear getting a few rockets in the front armor of the Luch. Something that was not possible for the allies to do before the update 19, where they gave an extra rocket to the AT players and the ability to all ATs to penetrate frontal armor, like the Panzerschreck. We might be seeing Wicks. P4 trying to get a few hits on the medium. There goes the Luch. Believe, as it said, it was Wicks. Ready Fishy protecting this house. Very, very important steps here. Amazing shot by Ready Fishy. But seeing here, like the first problem for Helios, which is this infantry by Greyhounds here, but oh, jeez, when? Oh. This was all won by hand. Amazing job, amazing shooting skills here. Oh, and this guy right here. This guy right here. There it goes. So, yes, this is very, very dangerous here for Greyhounds. This is a complete bet on both sides, you know. Greyhounds is betting on their defense to do something actually here. To gain this midpoint. Whiskey dice. This probably is going to be taken out. Point still going in favor of Helios. It's above 80%. That's somewhere about above 90% right there. What an amazing play here by Helios. Yeah, amazing. I completely lost it. I did not notice, but it was amazing play here. We had a, well, Greyhounds had Gary here plays, Gary over here too. And well, all the Gary placement they had over here. Great awareness by this P4. Most of the time they are fighting here still, not retreating, and will get destroyed. It's fuel at the end of the day, even though that this one is the free one, I believe. But still good to keep tank safe, you know, even more if it's a medium. We already have 600 fuel for Helios. 11 minutes gone by, already a 4-1. Gary that was actually placed here before. Complete MVP for Helios. Now Helios is getting surrounded here. We can see that Gary's new placement here for Greyhounds. And well, they did not actually have enough a good Gary placement here to like sustain a proper push and defend the point. So if Helios plays it properly, they can keep western access, but this is also giving them enough time to set themselves. We can see it here. Gary's already placed in a more defensive way here inside checkpoint. So now the question is, are they going to hold this? I don't know. As I tell you, this is a lot of people doing pressure on the soft cap for Greyhounds. Not enough people is inside the 4 quadrants from the Helios side to counteract all this infantry here. You have to also add these 2 mediums. So yeah, probably this point, now I'm seeing it completely, it's going to fall. So this play was mostly to set all these defensive position, gain control, complete control of checkpoint. Which in my opinion, it's quite smart if you get it to work like Helios did here. But yes, we can see Helios infantry not being enough to defend the point. Cap keeps going in favor of Greyhounds here, so it's soon enough going to fall for Helios. This Gary is destroyed. Greyhounds infantry already starting to reappear to attack checkpoint here. Point soon to be gone. Medium tank here doing few risky moves. Here we go. Back to 3-2. 15 minutes of a match. And it's giving a lot to talk about. Amazing match it's going so far. Does he know? Yes, no. Now he knows for sure. Not the greatest position to stop at. Alt 16 might be able to get a rocket. There goes the rocket. Lovely hit. Lovely hit there. Here comes Seth with a satchel. Getting defended by that OP there. Sure, they're missing his rocket, bouncing on top of the engine deck. Not missing that one. Straight into the engine. And the third one. Tracks going to be, I believe. I don't know if LT still has one rocket, I believe. No. Great grenade there by LT. And finally, Shaw comes, takes this medium down. So now, we have the first 76 already sitting here, back, defending the point. And this medium on the back yet. Have another medium still on action here, right inside the point, practically the 4 quadrants of play. Now, it's something I would say here, I don't know if it was part of the strategy or not, but maybe I dare to say that Helios did not properly profit on what just happened here. I mean, personally, I believe they should have pushed a little bit more. I don't know, get the carries over here if possible. I mean, not exactly here, but somewhat over there. You know, so they could be trying to push Greyhounds behind this road here. Maybe also set up proper defense on this part of the town. But no, they played mostly on the back here. So maybe it was part of the strategy. Maybe could have been a little bit better. See here, Asan actually. And the option here, Chairman Dude. The recon squad on the back. Careful with this Gary here. You notice? See here the first tiger. Look at this. I'm watching the SWATs here, you know? Are you seeing from here? Not much. Perry here, Capgate too. Two of the HCA orgas here together. Fighting shoulder to shoulder. Asa might be in danger right now that he's getting into the house. No, Hessa just runs away. Gets shot by Nike there. Postal, I know this guy from somewhere. I mean, not know of knowing, but saw him, you know, at least once. I don't know from where. So, I mean, they kinda did kind of what I mentioned, not that as aggressive as I thought it would be, but here, sitting on these hedgerows, I believe it's good enough, Oh, placement here, this is the medium getting penetrated by an HC, I believe. Don't see a tank that could be shooting. Oh, yes, I do. Tiger. Tries to showing the match, showing the fun. Rev station needed here for the heavy tank. They're building one for... yeah, I believe that the tank crews can now build the rev station. Oh yeah, there it goes. checking here, you know, the chat, you know, it's Greyhounds. What? Update 19, I guess. What is this here? Puma. That was charging straight into the point. Great teamwork here between the tanks and the infantry. What did he get here? P4 maybe? Indeed, Panzer IV gone. 20 minutes into the match. It was a ricochet. Players using those headshots to hide. Dank here, going for it. Might be finding Doctor quite soon, indeed. Dank nukes perishes to Doctor here. Doctor unable to run. Matthew here, completely controlling this area. It's wide open. Very risky for the Germans to use right now. So now, let's talk a little bit about the Gary placement. Mostly this one here is quite interesting. We see Gary, this one is a little bit back for the time of the match, I would say. Then we have this one here covering this area. She's got lit up by Azan, the sniper. These ones mostly for backup, and these two for defending the point right now. I would say it's quite a good Gary replacement right now. And on the other hand, Greyhounds has this Gary very far back. I'll place it a little bit further forward, maybe here, maybe here. Well, exactly this one. To have this Gary here next to the Panzer IV, this Gary here mostly to defend / attack from western axis. This Gary here defensive, another defensive here, defensive, and nothing else on the north. Another medium coming out. B-strike here. Very lucky here, this 76. Careful, because this Luch might be something, but have this medium here. Therefore the Luch swap trajectory here. It's going on a flank. And I wonder where this is going to end. 80 rocket by Kids, I believe, almost hitting. You're gonna try another one, Getamin. No, you're not. Now this Luch is prone of HCA, I'm seeing here. Capke dies here to Kaiser because of bench by player. Let's follow a little bit here, Tori, because why not? One kill. Great job here by Mainhardt. Unfortunately, it doesn't work flavor here. Jeez. You're on fire, dude. Wait for me. I want to see this. The fuck was this, you know? Oh my god. There it goes, house is clean. It's good dog remaining only on the Helios side here. What the fuck was that, dude? Great awareness on both sides. Burn 2 OPs. Said on the chat that it came to normal again. Panzer 4, I believe this was just destroyed. This tiger is completely alone right now. The fuel economy for Helios is about to be 600. Well, actually 640. They could bring another 76 soon. So I believe this medium we saw here was more of a sacrifice to get in the next 76 soon. There's another medium spawned in case if needed. But probably it's going to be another medium, it seems. Maybe they don't want to like completely starve their fuel economy, which is fair, I would dare to say. This is very, very good progress here by Helios. Greyhounds, it's fighting quite hard here. They saw this guy is about to go down. The Greyhounds, it's slowly but steady doing a push from here towards the south, towards checkpoint. And this Gary is still up, so this is going to be used later. Probably letting Greyhounds once again just attack. And if Greyhounds keeps pushing in, will be a great opportunity to use this Gary here, you know? I mean, will be a long way towards western axis. See here, appears of Greyhounds infantry. Let's take a look here. Slowly but surely they are going forward. Doctor here, there it goes. Awareness by that medium German. Great job. That was an officer. An OP place on the other side of these hedgerows would mean a satchel easily for both tanks. But yes, we see no LT here already inside of this house. Peace strike, I believe it removed a Gary here. Because there was no explosion. I don't know. Smithers, by the way, is our commander today here on the Helios side. Yes, the same guy that casts the matches with that sexy, deep voice he has. German dude here playing Mission Impossible. Would be fun if he actually got step up. Almost. Would have fun. But yes, we see Doctor this time trying again. Completely notice. Now the question is, where are you going to place your OP? In order to say over here would be like the best option. Oh no, Fabi is coming too. Great awareness here, who's... This is Wick's unit. Well, actually, Ready Pishy units. They are completely aware of this infantry here. Probably got mentioned by... forgot the name. Got killed. Walter here trying again on a satchel. Dragon there doing his job as MG, defending his tank. No, was the 76 actually. So this is quite bad here for Helios right now. Mostly because their tanks are a little bit exposed. That penetration was from a tank cannon, I don't think... oh yeah, it's Sierra there. There it goes, 80 goes down. Have these two officers right now here playing with Blind Panda. Whoever does the wrong move dies. So, ooh, look at this gun replaced here by George, I believe it was. Getting removed here by Dog. Skluboid. This gun is still operational here north. Greyhound is winning here the 1v1s. They are pushing forward. They also... This in the south here, it's quite dangerous. Don't just Mosquette. Machete, my bad. I'm gonna move here a little bit over this area here because it's being completely fought on both sides. We see Postal infiltrated behind. Helios and Hagrid doing somewhat the same, but on the backs of Greyhound here. I'm gonna leave you guys with this, be right back. So, where we were. Medium here, quite risky. Seth. It's going to sentence them for sure. No longer. But yes, let's check a little bit the map here. This is dangerous, but this medium is covering actually the heavy tank, so it's not that bad, but it's not the greatest. Not the best. So This 76 might be moving soon. I believe he did not manage to place it up, this actual. I don't see any sparks. We'll know in the next 20 seconds here. Oh, he did, but on the ground back there. Didn't notice. A sun here. Great awareness by the driver here, already fishy. Where did this rocket go through? Or did he poke here? There it goes, Tomchak, healed. Tiger and P4 have already been placed. This might be a little bit interesting. P4 gets the first shot in. Medium just pulls back. Ponex getting down. Probably he's doing some scout with his binos. P4 is going straight. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Ooh, bounce there. Medium destroyed. Belly Badger, you better turn left. First shot in. Armor front. This P4 is dead. 1 for 1. Fair enough, out there to say. It was a nice try. But it was not possible. So, once again, Helios manages to regain almost complete control over this area. Just Doctor here. Now he's on the other side. The Doctor is already waiting for them. There goes the flare by Swift. Gonna light all these people. Great flare. Amazing flare. But this is the problem now. Option has placed an OP here, and this... No, Option was the Recon, so... This is actually good news for Helios. It means they eliminated the menace they had on the backlines all the time. So that's kind of good notice. Good news, I mean, for them. Here comes a strapping run, I believe it's going to be from Helios. It's going straight over Greyhounds. And it's going to take at least 3 guys. Well, 2. Machete is still alive here. He was behind the wall, it seems. But yes, on the other hand, we have this area here, right on the north of checkpoint, being completely gained from by Greyhounds here. So, Hostile came straight into a double crossfire there. Great shots by Fabi here. Getting Ant. Nice flare there. Who was this time? Will Crowson. or something like that. Lightens this medium tank here. Getting called to Discord. Let me go second back until, yeah, no, I'm in a match. And what is this? Yeah. Sorry, this is important. We went through. Well, I'm just some notice from here. ¿Cuál de su en inglés? Y ya lo Agustín. No tengo ni la más puta idea de quién sos. Si ya pasaste, no me acuerdo. Pero eso. So yeah, it was watching a thing here that happened here in the HCA actually. There was supposed to be a match this night, and well, due to this bug here in Tobruk about the artillery, give me a second. I want to check these two. Yeah, ESPT and WTH are playing on Tobruk too. They are playing without artillery due to this bug, non-bug. This non-bug, my bad. But tonight there was also supposed to be another match between Cobras Fumantes and Legion Condor. Same map, Tobruk. And knowing this bug, Cobras Fumantes, who was going to be playing on the ally side, offered to play without artillery, same as ESPT and WTH right now. But seems Legion Condor did not want to. They just wanted to go play to do the to redo the map ban. Here Helios gaining complete control over this south area. Not enough, because they also need to control this. It's quite important right now. And well, the HCA Orga decided to give Widow is also playing. Decided to give two options to Corazomantes, map reban or a forfeit. Seems they picked the forfeit, as far as I got told. And being completely honest, not fair. Not fair. There was an easy solution, but they just wanted to make it harder, you know, so I don't know. I disagree with the Orga there. Should have been a map play without the artillery. Easy solution. But yes, Banzai here is once again going to try to place an OP here, so all this infantry here, it's getting overrun. Maybe these are not going to keep going, maybe yes, no. The Garys here. George Widow is not going for the Gary anyway, so I believe it's no problem. Still, Charlie's here. If he places the B over here or somewhere over here, it's going to be quite dangerous for this 76. You know, if there is shooting, great kill there. So this is not a menace anymore. So Greyhounds is slowly but surely getting closer to checkpoint from the north. And well, most of the time here in the Sainte-Marie-Eglise checkpoint, the attack is not only from the front, which is very comfortable for the Germans if they have control of this area, of course. but also from the north, also from the allies side, always comes from the north, because this is just a dead area here with these wide open fields. So this could evolve into a very good attack by Greyhounds into checkpoint. Now the thing is, if they do decide to do this push here, the main question is, are they going to do the same mistake of completely leaving this alone? Because if they do, this guy is going to come in place, and here, Whiskey being smart and not giving away this Gary here, so he comes all the way from the HQ with just a truck. Takes more time, but it's actually smart to not give away this Gary, which is being to remain hidden the whole match, actually. So see this medium on the mid road, the principal here. 276s. So if this tank crew just looks forward, oh, here it is, yeah. Guard-wise, we see that here these 4 quadrants, Fox and Golf 7, 8, are still the same galleries for Helios. We see these 2 galleries here, cemetery in case needed, and this one too to keep the defend on this more urban area here. We also have this gallery north here, which is still here. It's been a while here, I believe. And well, this gallery here. On the Greyhound side, we are going to be having this gallery here back here. The one that was placed here is gone already. We have this one here. And these 2 here. So, checking here, Greyhounds, the biggest problem they have is they're depending a lot on OPs. It's... all this area here, it's covered by OPs only. This is very dangerous here, this OP here. It's, well, as I tell you, it's all OPs. A good push or a good clean out by Helios here, and they are forced to come back again from this gallery here and this gallery here. So a good mid gallery here, there it goes, prep, just build it here. Or if it was here, I did not notice because it's red on red, Team 17, it's amazing at picking colors. Could be, I don't know, an orange, maybe. A little bit more able to see through red. Medium here. Whoa, how did you end up here? Is another medium here. There it goes, 3 rockets. Only to me and Ham. 2 tanks go down. So this is somewhat what I was mentioning of being cleaned up. If they don't destroy this tank is going to clean up. Mostly this gallery is going to allow the infantry to keep pushing. And if that happens, it's, once, as I said, come again from here, from this OP here, this Gary, I mean, or this one right now, but it's not optimal. And we see here this new Gary, good Gary. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Jeez, where is it? Here. Very good place. Very, very good. Tiger was destroyed, I believe. I don't know where and when. I'm mostly sure it was when we saw that all this area was controlled by Helios, probably. A lot of communication between Ham and Whiskey. That's good, actually. I mean, when you are in a team, you know, it's usually good to keep talking, you know. Ketamine here. Great awareness by Ketamine. Ham, what are you pointing at here? Nothing, actually. This Gary here is marking you. Did not notice this Gary here. And oh yeah. I believe the commander here is enjoying a good talk with Evil McKay. Okay, no. MYK, my bad. Who's the chat, guys? You know, good outfit here. 10 out of 10. So, George, once again, Widow, being here, annoying on the back. I wonder what he's going to do. Careful, because Whiskey might be able to take this Gary down soon. No, he does not notice, doesn't hear. It's a very, it's very low, the sound. Interesting. Walls do actually reduce the sound, or it seems. We are flanked north. I don't think so. At least completely yet. So we have this remaining guy here, Walter. Dooms with an 8C gun once again in this position. A little bit more cover this time. 276s, 1 medium, 2 mediums. Loot here. Widow placing an OP. Maybe we are going to be watching a 10-man unit here. Maybe, I don't know. Third medium coming out. Tiger is here on the south. They have a medium here. I would actually use it, you know, it's kinda stupid having just a Tiger, you know, knowing the enemy has at least 3 tanks, at least. And these 2 ones coming quite soon. See another medium spawn just in case. 1200 is the fuel for Helios here. They're in a very, very good position right now. Concha de tu hermana, me acabo de Oh, this is not good for my health. Jeez. Anyways, fight keeps going here on the north of checkpoint here. This town is once again, when the medium got destroyed, once again Greyhounds manages to go forward and go forward, you know, starting pushing and advancing on his line, on their line, my bad. So once again, I believe this is what they were planning to do, forcing them out of these four squares. And if this happens again, you know, they have this... Ooh, hang on. Gary's compromised. Where am I? Here. Shaw here. Randomly passing by over here. Manages to notice, to spot, and destroy this Gary. And be careful, because this...
South and kill their garrison, okay? Whiskey, come with me to point. Yep.
What? Well, I lost the briefing. Hold. Commander still here. I don't know. He's drinking a beer for sure, because he's Sherman. He's not drinking a tea for sure. The MG is having a lot of fun here. Quality gameplay here. And there go. Four, not just one. Well, 3 now. Officers. A Sander in the middle, not as a sniper, but as oh, jeez. Very nice shooting position here by Johans. And I believe this guy is blocked. Yeah, no one's spawning in here. Gary's blocked. Was a nice try there by Helios. Great distraction here. Tank is being repaired due to this repair station. OP's placed here, so it's dangerous for this tank right now, the situation. Have this medium flanking around here. Wow. Just why? Just wait a minute more, you know? 1 or 2 more minutes, get a full 76, you know? Being able to penetrate enemy heavy armor, you know? truck's probably going to try flank all the way over here. If he does, he's going to find this Gary, therefore. This Gary is gone. 76 is being harassed. Thatcher place. $76 goes down. This is the very useless 75. So it was 176, 175, and 3 mediums. Another heavy coming out. Let me confirm this is a heavy and not just some random shit, you know. Yes, this is a proper heavy, a proper 76. Show here, flanking all the way with Angle MYK. Angle Mic or something like that. I don't speak German. So all the surprise strategy that here Helios was planning with this Gary here and then this Gary here, it's completely gone. And now they're in danger. Why? Because they're being pushed again. They completely got wide from this area here, which was like it's okay if we have it and the enemy is here trying to get it. But now that the enemy got it, actually, this is not safe for Helios. So now, it would be good to get this area here again and also get this area north here. But we see King coming here, flanking places his OP next to Cheeks OP. So Widow here in the short unit is coming to check this area for sure. Not in cover. Postal comes. Tank is a single crew, medium. Icon decides to defend his OP. He hears the OP, removes it. Great job, Icon here. But the leader is still alive, so after 90 seconds after the placement of the OP, he could be removing it actually. And now we have this tiger here facing a 75 and a medium. 76 is here already arriving, approaching. Point is being contested right now. Greyhounds commander still drinking some beer. I spy with my little eye another tiger coming. This is the medium, the P4 that we were talking about earlier, I believe. There's another medium spawned already. I don't know, huh? I don't know. Aim a little bit more forward. Double tap there. Amazing teamwork. But there goes the tiger that just arrived the combat area. Gets the heavyweight, the 76. And might be able to get this medium too. With a good aim. Not anymore. Point is a little bit equalize for Helios here. We see King unit once again here. Remaining low, placing a new OP. This is the single crew medium, correct? Might be able to see the OP. Indeed, OP gone. But the officer still alive. No trying to pace neithers here. Great awareness by Smithers there. Oh, jeez. Almost friendly further. The short PP heavy tank trying to help his commander almost kills him. Now, 24 minutes remaining. Tiger and P4 pushing in. This is a very good line, a very good front line for Greyhounds here. This P4 might be satchel already. No, it's getting... There was a satchel, yes, but gets destroyed by a rocket instead. New Gary here seems to be about to be destroyed or discovered. Both actually. Gary's going down here. So this is the situation. Helios does not want to be in, having two tanks in the front or one of them being a proper heavy, a Tiger, instead of a joke like the 75. So this Tiger right now is unkillable. Unless they manage to get the side with a medium or the back or the side two with infantry, which doesn't seem to be possible since there is a lot of infantry on the Greyhound side. Medium down. Tom Shack here. Satcheling. 75. Satchel is placed. Great peace strike. Removing the biggest hope that Greyhounds had right here. Almighty Fallen manages to save this 75, this choke of a tank. Now pushing, trying to get the last medium tank. There it goes. That's a proper hit. And there goes the P4. Oops. That's why communication is key. You don't want to kill your own people. Oh, it did have a satchel. It did have a satchel. believe this is a medium. Yes, correct. This is a medium tank, medium, and the Puma here. Helios having 2 mediums only right now, as of now. Widow trying to infiltrate. Maybe trying to get that surprise factor with another Gary soon. Or not, who knows. This is a lovely AT gun. Puma behind the lines. 3 mediums actually. 3 mediums. Puma destroyed. Point is being lost right now. Get the mediums inside the point. There it goes. Point defended. Look at this. Greyhounds, it's completely winning the 1v1s here in this area against Helios. This Gary might be compromised. Roughing run. Not doing much. German infantry getting inside the point already. Inside the hard cap. That was a team kill actually. And there goes the AT cannon. Or the medium that should decide to poke. Believe it's the AT right now. HC cannon has been marked. Two heavies, one of them is going to be a 75 for sure. Here we have the 75, fucking shock of a tank. Have a 76, a proper heavy. We went from a whole map extension to just these 6 quadrants here. Checkpoint here getting flanked. These are the last 16 minutes and 30 seconds of the match. Just 14 and 27 seconds to decide the winner as of now. Short shooting, shoot short, is AT, and yes. Pop-Tart in this house might be a menace to any push by Greyhounds. There it goes. Peace strike. All the tanks moving, and this one jumping straight into the... Peace strike is broken for the Germans. Yeah, peace strike is broken for the Germans. Look at this, Yana. Bommel saying we need more OPs at checkpoint, and I agree actually, because we choose Dog, How, maybe Baker, maybe Prep, but yeah, it's Dog and How actually, the only ones, and How it's quite back. So having a few more OPs near checkpoint wouldn't be bad, would be great actually. Copter is gone. So German infantry has a little bit more room to breathe when getting into the point, into checkpoint. Point just got contested there for a second. Tanks are looking at this Luch that got stuck. Is getting satchel by Golem. Could be a lot, Golem. And she's decided to destroy the engine. Tank guy just got completely annihilated by an HC rocket. There it goes. Luch destroyed. Having here King maybe trying to get something to attack Western would be my best guess right now. This Gary here could be quite interesting, to be honest. Tiger here, medium P4, and another P4. We have the 76 here with a medium. Then we have the 75 and the medium too here on the south. Let me confirm this is the 75, yes. Infantry decided to swap sides. Germans on the right and allies on the west, on the left, I mean. Yes, west actually, yes. Boom. Hey, Bali saying Badger told him to shoot someone. I believe it was Hagrid, because he's saying, Bali, please suffer in real life, IRL. So right now this tank is holding the point for not anymore, since a good chunk of people should got killed here. But mostly this is the reason the point is not being... Not right now, but in the past 10 minutes was not captured. So many tank cannons, so many sounds. These guys came here for extra points. I don't hear the engine. Yeah, I don't hear the engine. Be careful, because LT is right there with an AT. There goes the medium. Satchel blows up next to this P4. Luckily enough, for Greyhounds at least, lucky enough, it was not close enough to destroy or completely destroy, because we can see its damage here, this P4. Ricochet on the 75, I believe it was the heavy shooting, or maybe it was LT. Yeah, it was LT probably, with a Ricochet rocket. believe the Gary is gone, correct. Once the Gary got destroyed, we can see that once again Greyhounds manages to gain control over the town, the city here in Sainte-Marie-Eglise, these 4 quadrants, the church. This is going to be interesting to see. Might be an attack Gary, front Gary by Helios soon, maybe? A lot of infantry here. Gaining more and more control over these areas. Getting closer. This is a complete flank of checkpoint. Point just got contested right there for a second. But because of dog OP, didn't go any further. So this is the thing. An OP, an extra OP, you know. Well, actually dog was already over here, you know. But Mike, for example, is new. Fox is new. OPs do save the match, you know. So yes, Bommel was right when he asked for more OPs here in checkpoint. And that was great awareness by him. From a mistake or something to improve, hold out, and the mistake or the problem was softened a little bit due to more OPs. We still have this infantry here flanking, tank destroyed by this medium, I believe. Very, very good flares, I love this. They are not literally one above the other. They have some space, you know. Medium here, heavy here. Ooh. Medium there. Just enough view. Destroys the engine here. Leaves that tank in the middle of everything. And gets destroyed, the 75. Medium decides to push. Last 7 minutes 50 seconds of the match. 5 minutes 50 seconds to decide the winner of the match. Bommel here probably is gonna try to get this before or bend one of those. One of the AT guys. Maybe no one. Here comes the P4. Point is contested right now. Ooh, very nice shot on the move. Ben, great shot through that window. But yes, this medium drives straight in front of this 76. That was too greedy from that before. And that's why it died. Greyhound here. Single crew. Yeah, not being able to do anything thanks to Almighty shooting its wheels. Tiger's probably trying to get eyes on that choosy 76. Ponex here, too distracted to notice the medium right in front of them. Maybe they did notice right now. Probably also trying to place a satchel there. Satchel place, I believe. Indeed. Great job by Fabi there. and the infantry in general. Advancing. Shaw trying to rob the kill of Fabi here with the satchel. There it goes down. Yeah, no, but I think you're a little bit too fat for that. Maybe if you were a luch instead, maybe. Point is being captured right now. Bombing runs. P4 destroyed. Very good bombing run. Very, very good bombing run here. And this is an all-in for Greyhounds right now. But unfortunately, without the tank support, and due to two tanks being here defending checkpoint, all that push collapses. Right now we are in the last 2 minutes of match. Two minutes of match remaining to decide the winner. Maybe we are going to be seeing a 5-0. I don't think so. Gary's destroyed here. This is going to be a complete chaos here in the midpoint. Airhead is live here. I believe this is from Helios. This is an all-in here. This new update completely fucks up here Greyhounds with the ability of the HC people to carry 3 rockets and also to be able to penetrate a tiger from the side instead of just back like it used to be before update 19. Completely destroys the dreams of Greyhound here winning this match. 1 minute remaining, a lot of infantry here from Helios. Believe it's going to be soon a reinforcement just to make sure. Erk is still live on the Helios side. Still a Greyhound here to defend. It was a 2-on-2 by the way on the tanks here. Medium here coming to defend. 38 seconds. Oh, that was a lovely rocket over there by Papa Bear. I believe it was... No, it was at horse, actually. At horses. That would be interesting, you know, horses here. $18 more seconds here. Greyhounds needs to get right in or start splashing with artillery here and destroy and kill everyone. 9 more seconds. 3 more seconds. 2 minutes. No cap progress being made. This is a shishi match. 3-2 for Helios here right now. Shishi. What a good match. Actually, enjoyed more the start of it. When we saw that cap here in the first 10-15 minutes here. It was something pretty amazing, you know. But yes, that was basically what condemned here Greyhounds mostly, because this cap completely reset the attack. Gave Helios complete chance of repositioning themselves, getting Garry's up, and gaining control of these 4 quadrants here. These 4 squares. Easy and Fox 7-8. Completely defending checkpoint. For the record, I did drop reinforcing in the last 2 minutes. Saying here Smithers. She says Terry. We finally beat Big 3 What? There were a few Greyhound guys here. Lol. Matthew from Greyhounds, have fun in the losers bracket, Greyhound. What the fuck is going on here? It's just in case I'm not into much lore here, you know? So I'm going to remove this and mute the game because, yes, over there has a little bit of copyright, you know? And, hola, la concha de tu hermana, no me rompa la bola. Sí, sabes quién sos, si estás rompiendo la bola en el chat, por eso. Little bit of water, just to finish, just to sentence this match. Hear me doing professional stuff, gaining points. A shit ton of points, actually. Shit ton of points. For actually doing nothing. That's new. Golden tablet here, 2,300 points, 2,300. Tanks here. Very, very good tanks. On Helios side, at least, tanks did play very, very good. We see this weak squad, it's just two guys, 4,000 points. Another 2 unit, 2,000 points. Option here, item. Gotta give it to the Helios tanks. They completely ruled the match. And well, that was all we have to see today. It was a shishi. It was a complete shishi. And don't really have anything else to say, mostly than what I just mentioned the last minute of the match, what condemned Greyhounds. That I believe it was the first gap in the mid. I mean, in the first 10 to 15 minutes of the match, completely resetting their completely resetting their attack progress. That's what I meant. And well, allowing Helios to completely set their defense in checkpoint, and well, it lasted until the end of the match. So congratulations, Helios, on this victory, and good luck on the next match. To Greyhounds, I'm going to be leaving this here, and as always, I'm playing this lovely song here, and see you in the next one. I'm checking here what I mentioned in the mid of the stream about the Tobruk thing here, and this is actually interesting, you know. It's too much text, but yeah, that was all.